Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Hadidi Makeovers. Welcome back. Today, if you're a returning subscriber, welcome. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and also comment. So guys, let's get started. So for today, we are going to be doing a nude makeup look, a classy nude makeup look. My beautiful model here is going to deliver that. Her name is Mariam. Guys, do you like my model? Yeah, so let's get started. So for the eyebrows are already done. I dropped a video. If you haven't watched the eyebrow tutorial, I'm going to be leaving a link down below, how I drew her brows and did everything there. I already have a tutorial on that. So as you can see, I'm just prepping her skin using my using the Cetaphil moisturizer. I'm using the Cetaphil moisturizer to moisturize her skin. Can you see that? I'm going to be pressing that in under her eyes. You want to make sure the area under the eyes is well moisturized because you want the skin to be well hydrated. That is the secret behind a flawless foundation routine, guys. You want the skin to be well hydrated, most especially if you have a model who has a dry skin. So as you can see my foundation is very yellow. Yeah, she has yellow undertone. Her face is very light. So the shade of foundation I'm using, I think I'm using the Zykel foundation. It's in golden caramel and the shade hot amber. That's the shade I'm using. I want her skin to be well, I want the foundation to blend in smoothly. So her undertone is a bit yellow, but her face is lighter than her skin. So that's what I'm using. That's why I'm using a yellow undertone foundation base. Yeah. So I'll be going in with the Zykel concealer in the shade neutral. I'll be highlighting under her eyes, the bridge of her nose, her cupid bow, and also the chin, and then the forehead. I'll be highlighting that. I'll just be blending that in smoothly and seamlessly. You want to make sure you blend out your edges, like the outer part of your highlights. You want that to blend in very well with your foundation. Can you see this? Guys, I hope you are loving this look. Do you know why my foundation blends in smoothly? It's because her skin is well hydrated, guys. You want the skin to be hydrated. The skin needs to breathe, guys. That's why you need to hydrate. Since I found out this routine is perfect, I just went with it like that. skin. So now is another secret, guys. I am still spraying her skin. I want the foundation to go into her skin, like it should look like her skin. This is also a tip. If you don't watch my videos to the end, then you're definitely going to miss a lot. Like, I am spraying her face after the blending of the foundation. I want to make sure the foundation sits inside her skin very well, guys. So after I'm done with that, I'm going to be setting under all the highlighted areas. I'll be using a very light shade to set that before applying my setting powder. So the secret behind this is to avoid the under eye creasing. You want to go over the concealer again. If it creases up like this, if it breaks, before applying your powder, you want to make sure you blend out your concealer. And I just did that with the beauty blender. So I'm going to be setting the whole eye highlighted area, and then I'll be using the Airspun setting powder to set the whole face. I'm going to be using the Airspun setting powder to set the highlights. I'm using a little sponge like this beauty blender wedge. I'll be using that to set her under eyes, the cupid bow, the bridge of her nose, and also her forehead and her chin, the highlighted areas rather. So I'm using a darker shade of powder to contour her cheek, on the hollows of her cheeks rather. You know, I don't do cream contour. I love powder contour, guys. I've been practicing how to perfect my cream contour, and I think I'm getting there. So yeah, I'm just setting her whole face with her shade of powder. Then I'm going to be going in with the benign white clown white eye primer. I'll be applying that on her crease. Like, I'm going to be blending that out. After applying it with this brush, I'll be using my blending brush to blend that out. So after I'm done blending, I'm going to be using the eyeshadow palette, the Lady V eyeshadow palette in Ogene. I'll be applying this peach shade, this peachy shade. Then I'll be going in with a burnt orange shade as my contour. After applying this peach shade, you want to, when you're dealing with a matte eyeshadow, you want to make sure you blend out your primer. You don't want the primer to have lines, guys. If not, your matte eyeshadow will never sit pretty on the face, on the eyes. So yeah, you have to take note of that. So after I'm done applying the main eyeshadow, I'm going to be contouring with a burnt orange shade, and yeah, then I'm going to be blending that out using another brush. I'll be using the orange shade and also her shade of powder to blend that out. And you don't want to forget your highlights, guys. The brow bone, you want to make sure you blend that out too. I'll be blending that out now. So can you see that I'm applying a very light shade on her brow bone, then I'm going to be sweeping that into my transition. Yep. Then I'll do the other eyes. I'm going to be applying the mascara. I just found out that applying mascara like this helps me a lot. I don't want you guys to do it though, but I just tried it today and it works. So can you see that? The way I'm applying it like this, it helps with the eyeshadow fallout. It's making everything just go in smoothly. So I'm going to be doing the other eyes and also doing the eyeliner, and then I'll be applying these very short lashes from Wink Lashes. You won't even know she has eyelashes on. Yeah guys, so for the lips I'll be using the classic makeup 24-hour lips in, what's the name of the shade? Okay, in Cocoa Bean. After applying the shade in Cocoa Bean, I'll be using the shade Nude, all from the classic makeup collection, the 24-hour classic lips. I'll be using that for the inner part of the lips. Then I'm going to be going in with the shade of eyeshadow I used on her eyes. You see magic. Guys, I want the lips to be as nude as possible. Like, I don't want to even make it look glossy, but I want it to look beautiful. Like the lip stain, guys. After blending the 24-hour lips together, after blending the Cocoa Bean and the Nude shade together, I'm going to be going in with the eyeshadow, the shade of eyeshadow I used, the matte eyeshadow I used on her eyes. I'll be going in with that all over her lips. Can you see that? I'm just going to be blending that all together. Guys, you need to watch my videos to the end. If you don't want to miss any tip, you need to watch my videos to the end. So as you can see, I'm using eyeshadow for the lips. Yeah, do you like this? Can you see the color, guys? Can you see how that blends in? Please just drop a comment. Just give me a thumbs up for this. Give me a thumbs up, guys. Yeah. So after we are done with this, I'm going to be taking off the setting powder. I'll be using her shade of powder to do that. I'll be using her shade of powder from the Lady V Planet Cosmetics powder palette. I'll be using her shade of powder to take off the powder on her face, the setting powder. So after I'm done with that, I'm going to be applying blush. I'll be using the same Lady V Planet Cosmetics blush on her cheekbones, smudging under her eyes using the same eyeshadow palette, but I'm using the same shade I used for her contour, the burnt orange color. I'll be using that under her eyes, and then boom, we have our beautiful nude makeup look. So to avoid so guys, if you are watching this video to the end, what I do is, if I use a matte eyeshadow, I always try as much as possible to cover the eye area so that the setting spray doesn't touch the eyeshadow. You don't want your setting spray to touch your matte eyeshadow, guys. It's going to mess everything up. So I'll be applying my Get Gorgeous bronzer, and then boom. We are done, guys. We are done. Please, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment. Please don't forget to like. I love you guys so much. This is Hadidi Makeovers once again. I'll see you guys in the next 2 days. Bye.